Every night
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you guys with a clean and cook with me video. So I got a really late start to the morning and I'm just showing you guys me making some pumpkin spice oatmeal for the kids before I get started cleaning. I was just really behind. I've been really behind for a while. I just feel like I can't really catch up. So today I really wanted to try and get a lot of things done around the house that I wanted to do, and I feel like I did a pretty good bit, not as much as I wanted, but I had to give myself grace because I can only do so much, and it felt like this day just flew by.
telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into.
I always have to start in the kitchen because this is our most lived in room and I need the kitchen to be clean in order to function. When the kitchen is messy, it's just hard for me to do literally anything else because it will be all that I think about. So I was just cleaning up the kitchen. It was a total wreck. I'm not sure if I left the dinner dishes last night or not, but I do know that there was so many dishes to do. So I went ahead and got started on that first.
And you're off my radar now. I've lost you. Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up but I'm stuck on hold.
I filmed this video 2 days before Halloween and today it is November 1st and I honestly cannot believe that October is over. I feel like that also flew by. Time just goes by so fast now. It is just insane to me how fast it goes. But if you're like me, right when Halloween ends, Christmas starts. So Merry Christmas everybody. I am trying to decide if I'm going to start decorating for Christmas today or tomorrow. First, I'm going to be doing a undecorate from fall and Halloween video and a clean with me for that, and then I'm going to be decorating for Christmas. So I'm really excited about that and I cannot wait to show you guys. I had groceries that I had delivered yesterday and I just didn't even put them away. I just decided to leave them there because that is just the level of lazy that I have been lately. I just do not want to do anything, and every time I do anything around the house, I'm like forcing myself. I just haven't had that motivation. I don't know why. Also, I'm showing you guys my favorite seasonal tea that came out, the Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride. It is so good. If you love tea, you have to go get it. I got it at Publix, but I know that they have it at Publix, Kroger, all kinds of like chains, grocery stores like that, Vons. And then I'm taking the apple cider by Mrs. Meyer's, the multi-surface cleaner, and I'm wiping down the whole kitchen with this multi-surface cleaner because I actually disinfected my kitchen yesterday, so I didn't need to disinfect it today. So I got to just use a fun, good smelling multi-surface cleaner. Also, I got in the Christmas scents the other day of Mrs. Meyer's. I haven't used them yet. I told myself I wasn't going to use them until November, so I am going to whip those out, put away all of the pumpkin and the apple cider acorn spice scents, and I'm going to be bringing out all of the sugar cookie and pine tree and peppermint scents. I love when the seasons change. It's just so much fun, and it actually helps motivate me because I really want my house clean before I decorate, so it's a really great motivation. After I finish up in the kitchen, I go to my room and I finally get ready for the day. I think it was like 11 o'clock or 11:30 when I finally got ready for the day, but that has been a normal thing recently. I get ready for the day super late. I'm trying to be one of those people that like just wakes up and the first thing they do is get ready, but I just can't do that. Like when I first wake up, I have to like sit down and have coffee or tea and just relax for a while, then make the kids breakfast, then clean the kitchen, and then get ready.
Side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
I'm taking a small break from cleaning because it sounded so loud outside. I thought it was raining, but it's just leaves. The wind's blowing and it's so pretty. So I just want to stand out here and just meditate, take it all in. Look how pretty it looks. All the leaves on the ground. It did rain last night, as you can tell from the mud. Lana, why? Why? Because of an airplane? Okay. Okay, so it is time to take my vitamins and they have changed, so I decided to show you guys. This is the new prenatal that I've been taking. It's Mary Ruth's. This is focusing. Okay, it's Mary Ruth's prenatal and postnatal, and then also the iron that goes with it. I got this because it was a buy one get one free kind of deal, so I decided to try it and I like it so far. I'm also taking this magnesium by Truvani. I really like the Truvani brand. I've been taking the Truvani vitamin C for, oh man, how long? Probably about 2 years now. And then I'm also taking this turmeric from Truvani as well. Some zinc, also by Mary Ruth's. DHEA by Life Extension. And vitamin D3 and vitamin B12 by Mary Ruth.
Found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah.
Another room that I have been letting go lately is actually my room, which is pretty rare, but lately I have been letting it go. I haven't deep cleaned it for probably like a week and a half now, and I used to deep clean it like every 3 or 4 days. It was kind of a necessity, like with the dogs and dog hair, like I needed to vacuum, I needed to dust because it just gets real crazy. We also like to open our windows a lot, so yeah, cleaning in here was definitely something that needed to be done. I needed to wipe down everything, dust, and vacuum for sure.
Like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. Me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. Fired all of the bullets, yeah, you shot me through the heart, casting dice and roulette. The game was set right from the start. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know, I don't want it anymore. I don't wanna go, don't wanna know, but I keep coming back for more.
Before I put away the diaper bag, I had to go through it and make sure that we have everything that we need for whenever we head out. And it actually got cold here kind of suddenly, and I needed to switch out all of the summer extra clothes that I had in here and put winter clothes instead. I had a bunch of like their summer onesies and shorts and t-shirts in here, so I needed to switch all of that out. This is the Petunia Pickle Bottom, I know it's a really funny name, diaper bag, and we are absolutely obsessed with it. I highly recommend. This is actually my third Petunia Pickle Bottom diaper bag, but that's only because they kept on coming out with new Disney designs, and so I just kept getting the new design. But this one is actually our favorite because it's like the boxy version, and it comes with like a little built-in changing pad thing, which is really nice and super convenient. So I will link that down below for you guys. And then you guys can just see me here. I took a wood cleaner and I cleaned off the side table, and then I'm taking the Swiffer duster and I'm dusting these blinds. That needed to be done so bad. They were so dusty, and I'm really happy that I finally did that because that was something that was bothering me so bad, because I would open the windows and I would see how dusty they were, and I'd just be like, man, I really need to get to that, but I didn't, and so I did it today. So I will encourage you guys, if you have something that you keep looking at and you're like, man, I really need to do that, just get up and do it. Like, it feels so good after you do it, and then it's not gonna be nagging in your brain when you're trying to go to sleep anymore.
The air's getting thinner, higher than high we go. A game with no winners. We keep pushing more and more. Pushing down an aeroplane. All things are burning up in flames. We're going under. Bang bang like thunder. Bang bang like thunder. Crashing down an aeroplane. Our love will never be the same. We're going under. Bang bang like thunder. Bang bang like thunder. How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here.
I vacuumed this whole room. I don't show you guys me vacuuming the entire thing because I feel like that's just kind of boring, and you have seen me do that a million times. If you've been watching my channel, I vacuum my room all the time in videos. So I didn't show the entire thing, but I did show you guys that I was vacuuming. And this shag rug that I have under my bed, this is like the third rug that I've put under my bed, but it's finally like the one. I never loved any of the rugs that were under there until this one. I love this one. We got it at Costco, and it's like amazing quality. It is so cozy. We love just like laying on it. Like, the kids always come in here and they lay on it to watch TV in my room because it's just such a comfortable rug. And I used to only get rugs like if they were cute, and I didn't really care if they were comfortable or not. But that is definitely not the case anymore. Now I am all about cozy. So I actually like replaced a lot of the rugs in my house with ones that were more comfortable. Shag rugs are my favorite, and I love like the tassels on rugs too. And now I'm just doing some laundry. I actually had 4 more loads to do after this, but then again, I'm not going to show you guys all of that because it's pretty boring to just watch someone fold a bunch of laundry. But that's another thing that I got to mark off of my list. I was very behind with my laundry, but now I'm not. My laundry is completely done. I did everything. It took hours, but it is done, and I finally feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders. Alright y'all, it is dinner time, and this is actually dinner that I'm making for my parents. Josh and I are going to a costume party, and they're going to be watching the kids for me, so I wanted to make sure that they had dinner, so I made them something that I thought they would want, which is buffalo chicken soup. So the first thing I did is I took a really large chicken breast, I cut it in half, I seasoned it with lemon pepper and salt, and I was sauteing that in a cast iron skillet. And then I took 2 of these green peppers. Well, actually, I think I only used 1. So I took 1 of these green peppers that were from my dad's garden. They're so delicious. And I cut that up to also put in the soup. I'm going to put the recipe inspiration down below, but I didn't follow the recipe. I mean, I kind of did, but I wanted to make it more healthy. And usually with every recipe, I add vegetables to it because I just feel like there's not enough vegetables. So I did that with this recipe as well. It was a crock pot recipe, so it was really easy for me to do because I put their dinner in the crock pot for them, and then I was able to make our dinner, like the dinner for me and Josh and the kids, and that made it so much easier. After the chicken breasts were done, I just take them over to the cutting board and I'm shredding them up. The recipe called for ground chicken, I think, or canned chicken. I'm not sure, but I thought that this was better and sounded more like it was more delicious.
Mommy!
What?
A bus!
I see. Is that Thor?
Why?
Hulk?
No.
That is Hulk. It's Hulk. And that's Iron Man over there. What? What happened? What happened? Okay, bye. I'm adding a teaspoon of celery salt to the chicken and the veggies that I already have in here, and a teaspoon of cilantro leaf, a teaspoon of garlic. Well, it was more than that because it dumped in there, but that's fine. A teaspoon of onion powder, and then 2 cups of organic chicken stock. Then you're going to add 1/3 cup of your favorite buffalo sauce. This Primal Kitchen one is so good. The recipe called for a package of ranch seasoning, but I tried to find a healthier alternative, so I found this one by Simply Organic, so I go ahead and add that. I add almost the whole thing of this 28 ounce of fire roasted tomatoes, but the recipe didn't call for that many, so I didn't put all of them. And then I had half a bag of some organic frozen corn, so I added that. And then I added a whole can of some white beans, the Great Northern beans. And then I had this kale from one of my mom's friend's garden. So I went ahead and I ripped up some of that kale and put it in the crock pot as well. The recipe said to take an 8 ounce block of cream cheese and sit that on top. I had like a little more than half of this Miyoko's cream cheese, so I added that to the top instead. And now I'm starting on our dinner. We're going to be making peanut butter chickpea buddah bowls. So the first thing I'm doing is making our rice. So I'm taking some of the rice blend. I have a wild rice blend. And then 4 cups of chicken stock. Well, I think I did 3 cups of chicken stock and 1 cup of water and then some butter, and I put that in the pot. And then I'm putting 3/4 a cup of peanut butter in a bowl and 4 tablespoons of cocoa aminos. We're making the peanut sauce now. Sorry, I should have added that. And then we're putting some maple syrup in here. We're putting, I think, 3 tablespoons, or maybe it's 4 tablespoons. Nope, it's 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of some organic rice vinegar. A tablespoon of some toasted sesame oil. This sesame oil is so delicious. You can get it at Sprouts. It's their brand. And then a tablespoon of some organic lime juice. This is super important It adds a really good acidity to the sauce. It's so delicious. This is like my favorite peanut sauce ever. And then I'm putting a teaspoon of some ground ginger, and then also a teaspoon of some red pepper chili flakes just to add some heat. It didn't make it spicy, it just made it have like a really good flavor. It was just delicious. And then you mix all of this up. And then you add 2 teaspoons of some minced garlic and 1/4 cup of water. And then you mix it up. And then I'm taking 2 cans of garbanzo beans. I'm rinsing those off, adding those to a pot with 1/3 cup of this peanut sauce. So you're just going to saute that until the peanut butter is like completely combined with the chickpeas. It's so good. This is what it will look like when it's almost done. It gets pretty sticky. And while that is still cooking, I'm going to be chopping up some vegetables for my buddah bowl. Now, you can use whatever vegetables you want. I used whichever ones I had on hand, which wasn't a lot, unfortunately, but it was enough. It was still super delicious. I cut up some cucumber, some more of that green pepper from my dad's garden, and then I'm going to saute the kale that I also put in the soup. And I just used the same pot that I made the chickpeas in. I just put some butter, and then I sauteed that kale with some salt and pepper, and it was so good. Oh, and then also, whenever we make a buddah bowl, we always put some seaweed. So I show you guys our favorite seaweed. You can get it at any health food store. It's super good, and we love it.
The one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
After dinner, I'm just doing a quick cleanup. I do this every night, and then I wanted to show you guys some real life. Auden grabbed my tripod, which he does all of the time when I'm filming. I usually just cut it out, but I decided to leave it tonight and just show you guys what I deal with. This is what it's like trying to film with toddlers. They love to grab the tripod. So I'm just shaking out my tablecloth, and then I'm putting everything back onto the table. Just made sure the table was cleared and cleaned, and then I go into the living room and I clean up the living room as well. The living room is another space that just gets crazy throughout the day just from the kids playing, but it's fine. This is how it is when you have kids, and I know one day I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be like, why is my house so tidy and clean all the time? I miss the kids' toys everywhere. I say that laughing now because I can't imagine missing that, but I know that it will happen one day. So I'm just cleaning up all of their stuff, and this is the last thing that I do before I go to bed, because at this point I am completely exhausted. My back is killing me, and I'm so ready to go to bed. Tomorrow is our costume party, so that's why I try to get so much done tonight, because I knew tomorrow I just wanted to pretty much relax before I had to get ready for that costume party. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love having you guys here. This video took the entire day. I don't know if you guys feel like I did a lot, but I honestly did. And it is the end of the night now. Like, I couldn't believe that this day went by so quickly, but it did. It seems like I said in the beginning of this video, time is just going by so quickly. So try to cherish every moment. Give yourself grace. I did not do half the things that I wanted to do today, but it was just impossible between cooking and cleaning and still trying to give my kids attention. Sometimes you just can't get it all done, and that is okay. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and if you like this video, please subscribe. I will be having a new video coming out in about 2 days. Thank you for watching.
It's too